Hey guys, how you doing? Great to see everybody there today. Wow, what a funny day we've got here. Lovely, bright, sunshiny day, and it was so cold this morning. There was like first frost, I think, for the season, and I didn't realise the windscreen was going to be all iced over this morning. So I'll be parking in the garage tonight and have a nice dry car in the morning. So guys, welcome along to my live broadcast 338, coming to you live from Christchurch, New Zealand. And my name is Darren Hayward, and welcome along to the Billion Coin that I address each day. And this is to do two things, okay? The first one is to, we're on a mission to end world poverty, okay? The second one, guys, is to spread the abundance to everybody, okay? So the mission comes first, to end world poverty, and then the currency that we share comes second, okay? So at the moment, guys, it's coming to the last or second last redemption before the final redemption in November. That's going to be the end of redemptions as we know it, because we're going out of the distribution phase of handing out the free coin. So by November, that's December, is going to be the last redemption ever. Because from the distribution phase, we're moving into the economic phase, okay? So I just want to welcome my guests in there today too, by the way, Mr. TBC Sharif Khan, great to see you there, brother. And also Mr. Ariful Simon, also great to see you there. Where it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning over there in Italy. And I know Bangladesh is early too, about 5 o'clock, I think, 5 or 6 in the morning. And also Mr. Shohag Ahmed, nice to see you there too, brother. And yeah, I'm doing great. Been doing a lot of other stuff too with businesses, and I've just been called to go over to the other side of the world to see people over there and do some intensive training that's to do with future transportation technology, high-speed train systems. So that's something else I do too, involved in part of a group doing that. And that's going to be happening in the beginning of June. So I won't be on air for a little while, maybe a week or two. So I'm making the most of my last week or so or two on here at the moment to bring as much value to you guys as possible. Okay, so the community, as you know, is getting bigger and bigger, with a lot of people stepping up now with the contests. And doing that, that's just been fantastic, and we've just come to I think it was the last day. So there's a new one starting from this week after the send button meeting tomorrow morning. I think there's a few hours left now to even get 1 or 2 people in there. All right, we'll come back to that shortly. First of all, I just want to acknowledge a good friend of mine who was also a TBC member in the community, who has passed away yesterday. And I don't know if a lot of you people knew the guy or not, but his name was Mr. Michael Russell, also Makati Russell. So I'm just going to share my screen and show you the guy here, because he was a really great guy. I really, spent a lot of time with him and talking to him, helping him to get past the mindset that he was brought up with. This is the guy here. So he just passed away overnight, and just wanted to have a minute silence for this guy. All right, so that's Michael Russell from Upper Hutt, Wellington, New Zealand, passed on last night. And great guy. This was the guy that I first heard about talking to me, or not to me, to on his Facebook page about the Billion Coin and TBC. And this is where I first heard about it, was through this guy here. So that was a while ago, back in about I heard about it originally back in 2016. Okay, but didn't know how to get onto it, and he wasn't sure himself what he was doing, changing it to a different, because they changed to a different wallet from 001 at that time. So yeah, he'll be sad missed. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some updates there, guys, on what's happening in the blog. Now, there's a lot of talk in the cryptocurrency arena at the moment with Bitcoin and what's going on there, and the super elite, what their take is on this. So we're going to just go through this. And the TBC admin came into the chat yesterday and just mentioned that Bitcoin was dropping by several $100s within the last 7 minutes. And yeah, we saw it go down to about 7,172, and then all of a sudden overnight again it's gone up over 8,000. And anyway, I'm going to read this to you guys. So here is what the elite are saying about Bitcoin after 10 years of development. Bitcoin's price streak is actually a bit alarming. Harnett says investors are afraid of losing their savings in an imminent recession. See how they word this, and seeking high returns to shore up their wealth. So what are these super elite doing with their wealth in the markets and everything, if that's not the same thing? So if market global investors that used to invest in bonds, the safest assets in the world, blah, 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 have jumped ship to swim for the Bitcoin. And they're saying it's the Ponzi scheme currency of lunatics, hackers, scammers, criminals, misfits, and the hopelessly naive. How bad do the world's biggest players know things are? Terrifying. So this is some of the things that they're saying about Bitcoin, but there's no lunatics that are handling paper money or, you know, the fiat currencies. There's no hackers in that. There's no scammers with or criminals or anything with fiat currencies, you know. So I mean, this is what they're saying about Bitcoin. The super elite, as they say, the so-called super elite, that you know, are also big investors into Bitcoin. So you tell me, then what's the whole plan? What's the whole plan? So this was one that was on CNN. Sorry, CCN. Bitcoin price boom signal massive dystopian panic over 2019 recession analyst. So the sudden swell of Bitcoin's price to 8,000 USD this year shows global recession fears are mounting. This, according to, this is worrying the people on the actual stock markets, because, you know, people are switching over to the digital currency from, you know, that's the people's money that is making it harder for these guys in the stock markets to earn a profit, you know, because all the money is going over to into the crypto markets. Okay, so have a look at that there, guys. That's Bitcoin's price streak is actually a bit alarming. I think I might put that one up on my Facebook page there today. On that one, it'll be my next post. So the TBC sponsors have a big responsibility to help new members get off to a fast start. So this is Amici. He's over there in Africa. Got a knowledge of wealth, this gentleman.
Hello, welcome back, TBCans. Hello, world. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This is Emmanuel Jeniswa, as usually, as promised. I am so much pleased to take up on stage, on the Billion Coin stage, once again. And today is the 19th of May, 2019. This is being my second broadcast. And we are so much spirited, so much excited about our community called the Billion Coin. Of course, guys, we are in the redemption period. The most important subject to these days, this week particularly, is on redemption. The redemption. Let us redeem our cookies into Kringles and start enjoying, accessing our Kringles. Remember, all new people who joined us now, since after TBC was upgraded, all our newest prospects, they get to access their TBC Kringles in their TBC 009 wallet.
That's it. So that's the whole thing with the redemption, guys, is to transfer those cookies, which are like credits, into Kringles and TBC that go into your TBC 009 wallet. And that's real money that can be spent now to purchase goods or services participating, like the merchants who are participating in the TBC Kringle currency. That was Amici there. Another one here, TBC updates for New Zealand. Let's go back that one a bit. Where were we now? Here we go. TBC updates for New Zealand. Okay, so this was Sister Bex here in New Zealand with her broadcast there, 195. Wow, nearly at 200 already.
Hey, which one is your one?
Let's go fast forward there.
Tira atu tau. Kua whahurei. Now, kia I te rongo au ki te
A bit further forward there.
toe mau te wā.
Okay, so that's Sister Bex there, talking in Māori language there, and you can check that one out at her live broadcast 195, and also her husband, Brother Key, also does the broadcasts too. So they do them, back to back each night, New Zealand time, 9 p.m. standard time, and 9:30 p.m. standard time. So don't crack the TBC Foundation and don't become a lonely millionaire. Now, this is Brother Key, and he's sharing his broadcast here too. The forward there.
TBC send button host MB. We'll just play it. And you must listen carefully to it.
It's all over the world, all those that are listening to me right now. Guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with the redemption that we have. I have a special announcement to make to you guys. Please, we have few days to go as far as redemption period is concerned. This is the period where with at least 80,000 francs, you can have one TBC in your wallet. Okay, and we have few days to go for this promotion to run to an end. Just say that, so don't come after the promotion.
So just talk about the redemption there.
Ship agreement.
Oh man, these videos take a while to load. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so Another one there. Nobody wants an RFID chip. We need to stand up for our rights. Now, I think this is one that I mentioned about yesterday, and I see they have actually finally, great, that's great. They finally accepted my embedment. So that means I can see that, like, everybody will be able to see the embedded video again now by the look of it. So this was my broadcast yesterday, 3:37, and talking about the RFID chip, how part of the Agenda 21 is to have the whole world with these microchips embedded into their hand, okay, which is going to take the place of the plastic card and the smartphone, you know, and this is all supposed to be happening by the year 2030. So check that broadcast out from yesterday and see what you think of that. And another one here, that is fair warning. I think I'm honest, this is fair warning. Just wondering, I've seen this one. Okay, 414, Mr. Stephen Cuffey. I think we did, yes, we did show you that one yesterday. So that's
Wallet.
That's been,
this is fair warning.
There we are, talking about the migration there. So the migration from the old 004 wallet is going to be finished at the end of this year. So you've got plenty of time. We've had this going on since July last year with the migration. So if anybody does need a hand with that, you can message me through the description here underneath, or otherwise you can connect with me through this platform as well, through the YouTube platform. Okay, now let's have a look at the contest. For now, I think that might be back to zero. Yep. Okay, so this is going to start again after the send button meeting tomorrow. And here's the archives. And oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. From nowhere, here we see Mr. Victor Adichie with 47 active sign-ups for the week. And right underneath there is Mr. Nacho Onyekachi with 45 active sign-ups for second place, and Mr. Ace Fletcher on 43 in the Philippines, 43 active sign-ups for the week. So that's a fantastic effort. So Ace Fletcher's still in the top three positions to earn that Bitcoin. So Victor will be going away with 200 grains of gold. I hear Nacho will be going home with, will already be home, he'll be getting 100 grains of gold sent to him. He doesn't need to go to work now. And also Ace Fletcher will be getting 50 grains of gold. Okay, so 200, 150 grains of gold, first, second, and third place. So not a bad effort at all. When you look at that, 47 active sign-ups, and what a close effort, really, really good. So therefore, with these guys doing this, we want you guys also to become broadcasters too, okay? So I know the admin is wanting that to happen, where these guys who are bringing in these big numbers for active sign-ups, if they can bring in those sort of numbers, then what are they going to be like in the broadcasting community? Okay, we would like to see a lot of you guys coming into the broadcasting community, because you guys have got what it takes. Okay, so that'll be a great send button meeting to see tomorrow. English send button meeting starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Monday. Tuesday New Zealand time at 4 a.m. Remember, before that, 30 minutes before that will be the broadcasters meeting, hosted by Mr. Stephen Cuffey over there in the US. All right, so the latest results are looking fantastic there, and you know, there's a fresh new week starting up again from tomorrow onwards. So you guys have got the opportunity there to, you know, be able to be in the running to earn that Bitcoin prize. And remember, the one that gets the most signups for the month will get a reward there too. So you know, it's really a great time, guys, to be you know, in the TBC Kringle community with what's happening. Okay, let's just see who's on here now. Hello there to Tesfi. Nice to see you there. Is it Tikal Tesfi or Tesfi Tikal? Nice to see you there. That's a new name. I have seen you somewhere there before, actually, Tesfi. Also, nice to see you too, Bill Canada. Kia ora, brother. I've got a fantastic day down here at the moment. Sun's shining. I take it's the same up that way. And so that's the latest skies with the weather here. All right. So let's have a look here. Where can we go next to? Now, remember, guys, if you want to take part in the Bitcoin bounty, also on top of that, the prize, those guys are all picking up 4 grains of gold off each new person that they become active sign-ups. Okay, so now that's not going to click for that for some reason. All right, so to do that, you just need to your Kringle Cash back office. For some reason it doesn't want to recognize that clicking. Not to worry. Okay, so you just need to go into your back office there anyway and just update that with the full-timer from part-timer to full-timer, because that will allow you then to be able to participate in the Bitcoin contests. So you need to be, you know, paid up with your Bitcoin bounty, and you also need to have 2 active paid signups underneath you to participate. Okay. Just give it a refresh and see if there's anything else on there. I don't think there is, but we'll just double check that. All right, a couple more here. So new TBC merchant, Chittagong of Bangladesh. This is a new gentleman that's just come out with his broadcasts. It's great to see all these new faces coming in, you know.
Assalamualaikum. আমি মোহাম্মদ সজীব হালদার, বাংলাদেশ টিবিসি কংগ্রেস। তো আজকে আমরা চিটাগাঙে আসছি, চিটাগাং থেকে একটা নিউ মার্চিন লঞ্চ করতেছি। তো এটা হচ্ছে আপনার চিটাগাং এয়ারপোর্টের পাশে মার্চিন লিস্টটা। এই যে সে আমাদের লিডার ভাই যে মার্চিনটা দিবে তার পরিচয়টা।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, আমি মোহাম্মদ মিজানুর রহমান, চিটাগাং এয়ারপোর্ট লালদিয়া চর থেকে। আমি টিবিসির একজন লিডার হিসেবে কাজ করতেছি। আজকে আমি আমার দোকানটাকে টিবিসির মার্চেন্ট লিস্টে অ্যাড করতে যাচ্ছি। আপনারা সবাই রাখবেন 80% ক্যাশ এবং 20% টিবিসি দিয়ে আমার মার্চেন্টটা আমি শুরু করতে যাচ্ছি। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ।
এখানে সবাই আসার জন্য আমন্ত্রিত হইলো। আমার সাথে আমাদের আসলাম ভাইও আছে, আমাদের আরেকজন মেম্বার আছে। আমাদের সবাই এখানে আসছে। তো এখানে আপনারা আসলে দোকানে যা যা লাগে আপনার এখানে সব আপনারা এখানে আছে। যারা আপনার চাল ডাল ইত্যাদি যা আছে, শ্যাম্পু থেকে শুরু করে একটু যেটা মানে একটা নর্মাল একটা দোকানে যা থাকে এখানে আমার মধ্যে সবই আছে। আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এখানে সবই আছে দোকানদার। আমাদের এই যে এই ভাইকে সবসময় পাবেন দোকানে, ঠিক আছে? ভাইকে সবসময় দোকানে পাবেন এখানে ইনশাল্লাহ। আমরা আজকে এটা শুরু করছি, নেক্সট টাইম ইনশাল্লাহ চিটাগাং আরো বেশি বেশি বড় বড় মার্চিন আমরা দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবো। তো আমি ঢাকা থেকে এখানে এসে মার্চিন দিচ্ছি। তো আজকের মতন এখানে আর যারা যারা শপ করতে চান চিটাগাং যারা আছেন তারা ইনশাল্লাহ সবাই এখানে আসে, আপনাদের অনুরোধ রইল।
piece, guys. So there we are, some new merchants there in Chittagong of Bangladesh, and gee, they had those things stacked up to the ceiling there for all the food there in that shop. And another one here that's just come out from admin is clarity why admin and blockchain are unknown. All right, so I'm just going to show you this, guys. This is the link to go to, which is for some reason it doesn't want to load on there. Try it again. We've got a 404 error there, admin, for that one. So this one, clarity why admin and blockchain are unknown. There is a 404 error in that link. Here is what okay, we've seen that one before, and let's double check that. All right, let's have a look at the chat box. All right. So guys, that's about the latest updates. That will obviously be fixed, hopefully there shortly with this link not going to the right place, just a broken link there, but not to worry, we'll get that sorted out anyway. So I've got another thing to do after this. Just got some training to do. Got some training to do there as well, and another business, and then another business after that to do some training. That gets busy, guys, I tell you, it really does. So thanks very much, guys, for coming in today. Always appreciate everybody coming to my live broadcasts. I'll be back again tomorrow, guys, same time at 12 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time, and catch you all then, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Peace.